how much accompaniment should you do for yourself? Like, how fantastic a player do you need to be when you're learning to accompany yourself? I do this because I'm like, oh my God, it's a whole nother instrument. And that is awesome. If you really want to go for it, I say go for it. However, when you're learning to accompany, wow, I really cannot talk today. When you're learning to accompany yourself, you have to decide what role you want your secondary instrument to play. So mostly I deal with singers who are learning to play piano or guitar to accompany themselves. There's no wrong answer. If you become an accomplished pianist or guitarist, if that's one of your goals, then that is an absolutely worthy goal. And like I said, go for it, do it. But remember that developing a second instrument, oh my gosh, it takes a lot of time and a lot of practice. It takes a lot of time and a lot of practice to just become good enough to play cleanly and in time and all the right chords and make it sound good and make it musical. That takes enough time. So if your singing and your performing are the main focus, or your primary focus, then your accompaniment doesn't have to be complicated to be effective. A student asked me how I approach my accompanying myself. Well, I would love to have more time. Let me put that out there first. I would love to have more time, to make more time to do that. I just have a lot of things on my plate, and I do practice, but not to the point where I'm going to be wonderful jazz guitarist. I play cleanly. I focus on, one, creating a strong and a consistent groove. I do practice to a metronome a lot, like all the time. I really want people to feel the music when I play, and I treat my guitar, my instrument, as if it were the whole band. So I try to really focus on laying down sort of that rhythm, what that rhythm section would do, so I can sing over top of it. I use simple chords if they support the groove. I do practice on expanding my chord knowledge and my chord shapes, and I do, but it's a slower process for me. When I'm not singing, I may add a recognizable melody or riff or motif, something from the song that people will go, oh, that's good. But I usually do it when I'm not singing. I also add rhythmic fills, that kind of thing, when I'm not singing. When I am singing, I intentionally keep the accompaniment simpler. That gives me the freedom vocally to swing or syncopate, change rhythm, change phrasing, change notes. I can make all sorts of melodic choices because I'm not fighting myself. I'm not fighting my brain with my instrument. I think of my instrument as supporting my performance rather than competing with my voice. So you need to decide where you sit on that for yourself. Some performers become equally sophisticated on both voice and performing and instrumentation, some on multiple instruments. And if that excites you, then, more power to you. Do it. Become that virtuoso. I love that idea, but it doesn't have to be. Your secondary instrument is secondary. So it needs to be clean. You just have to decide where you want to and where you can put the most of your practice time, and how you build your schedule around the things that feel good to you. You decide what skill level you need to create the musical experience for you and your audience that you want to have each night that you play in your performance. So I hope that helps, and go have fun practicing.